Slight technical difficulty, but I'm sitting here with new PR, waiting to hang out with you guys. I am live, or I should be. Difficulty, but I'm sitting here with new PR, waiting to hang out with you guys. Am I live?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hi, you guys.
Or I should be.
How is everybody doing? I am so excited that it is Wednesday and we are hanging out on live. All right, let me, should I just post this? Whatever. Okay. Good morning. How is everyone doing? I have been looking forward to going live with you guys all week. I literally every weekend I start preparing and I'm like, okay, we're gonna go live on Wednesday. What are we gonna hang out and chat about? I have so many things that I want to go through with you, recommend. Let's talk about beauty, Q&A, all the good things. And did you guys notice she's a little bit blonder? I put highlights in my hair last night. Rick Henry was over. We were doing hair until almost midnight. Oh my gosh. So I tried to sleep like this and like wake up and like arrive here looking fresh and beautiful so I could have like the nice reveal. She's a little slept on, but still really pretty. I love it. How are you guys doing? How is life? How is your Wednesday? Tell me everything. I love hearing where you're watching from, so keep sharing that in the chat. Make sure if you are here to share the live and like the live, that is so appreciated by me. It means a lot. It helps things to get kind of cranked in the algorithm, which always helps me out. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I have like little wispy hairs in my face. You guys, what should we go into first? We have Phlur and Lawless. I have some Half Magic, the new sparkle sticks. They extended the color range. They now have more neutral tones instead of just like bright baby blue and lilac. So I'm very curious. I love a good neutral, sparkly anything. And I wanted to update you guys this with the new, not the new sale, the VIB sale coming up. This is a hot one from Givenchy. I'm wearing it again today. I just wanted to make quick mention about that. A lot of you guys have been asking what my continued thoughts were now that they made a true more matte brightening, because the loose powder is a wreck. We all know that it's too shiny. They removed the talc from the formulation, but this one right here is so nice. Get this on sale. Don't buy this right now. Get this when the sale starts. Beautiful. I have the shade 3 Rose. I like the brush for around the nose, but honestly, I don't really like it for much else. Okay, what else can I tell you about it? Not much. It's really good. All right, we're just getting this crowd warmed up and then we will dive on in to all of the new. I do also have a few packages over here. We have some RMS Beauty, we have some Wonder Skin, and I just thought we would kind of hang out and go through some new odds and ends. And I have some fashion stuff as well that I wanted to share with you all because I am getting really into updating my wardrobe. But the thing that I'm doing right now is I'm coming through with like the needle in the haystack, good fashion finds, like stuff that is not gonna break the bank. So I'm trying to find high quality things that look incredible. And it's become kind of a game to me. I'm wearing something from Target right now. This shirt, I wanna say it was like $8. Get it sized up. It is so soft. It is just like the Revolve ones that I spent like 50 bucks on that I ended up not liking. So we are going to be talking about a little fashion. Lori, thank you so much for being here. Let's get this party started. Love it so much.
Thumbnail time.
Thumbnail time. Okay.
3, 2, change. Nice. Got it.
Great. That was easy. All right. Done and done. Rebecca, will you tell what you order? Hold on, let me go back. Rebecca, will you tell what order you use your Medicube items in and if it is morning or night? I ordered several. Okay, I kind of play around with my skincare dependent on what my skin needs. If I'm closer to my period, my skin is more oily, so I'm not gonna use as heavy a hand with hydration. But if I haven't been sleeping, if I'm stressed, if it's just like the weather and I'm feeling more dry, because I have skin that wants to go in both directions, which is like, yay me, I get to be oily and dry at the same time. It's like wrinkles and occasional breakouts. It's so fun. So I really cater to how my skin is doing. And I always recommend that, you guys. You need to know what your skin needs, like learn to identify what it needs. If I'm in more of a hydration moment, I love the PDRN pink serum underneath the collagen mask. I will wear that for several hours, peel it off, and I feel like my skin is super refreshed. The lines are softened. I'm looking more glowy, more glass skin-like. That is a combo I love. I also love using the Medicube booster at night with the collagen jelly, but then I'll go in with the overnight mask, the peel off mask as well. So it really depends. During the day, I like using the PDRN, the serum over top of vitamin C serum. That one I'm pretty consistent with. It's a favorite of mine. I've seen a really huge improvement in my skin with it. And it was just on sale. I don't think it's on sale anymore, but it's not more than $30. It's like pretty reasonably priced. So yeah, if you have questions about specific products, let me know. I'm happy to answer. But that's pretty much, I do use the pore pads when, again, I see that I'm clogged or I have like a little breakout. I get them sometimes on my chin closer to my period, but I don't use those every single day. And I would do a pore pad before serums. I hope that helps. You guys, I did not sleep the greatest last night. It was so windy. I think our trash cans blew over, what, twice? Like, how did you run out there and go and anchor them down, or like, what did you even do?
I almost went and used the car as a windshield.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It was bad.
That was going to be my last attempt.
Like, I was laying in bed and I'm like, is a tree gonna fall in the house? Like, is something gonna come flying through the window? And then I kept getting woken up because it sounded like the windows were being like rattled and pressed on. It was so windy. Oh my gosh. To Holly Ann, just wanted to say, you and James made me want to fight for my marriage. I'm so happy. You're happy, you deserve it. You deserve it too. And thank you for sharing and for the super chat. And that's amazing. I love that so, so much. All right, beauty questions, lay them on me. I'm happy to answer. I'm here to help you guys out on your beauty journeys. If you need product recommendations and whatnot, leave it in the chat. I am really curious to, let's go into Lawless. I feel like I need a minute before I go into perfume, because honestly, I was spraying so much setting spray on me and I was using new body oil thinking like, I have this thing in my head where I'm like, I'm healed. I can wear all the fragrance in the world again and it's fine. And like, I have tissues next to me and I'm like, great. My nose is gonna be running all live long. Bear with me. Bear with me. Why did I have this out? Oh, you guys. Oh, I have another super chat. Miss Nicola, hi Tati, have you ever thought about doing a YouTube video with one of your Westie besties on the Tati list? Would be amazing and fun to play with makeup together. You volunteer as tribute. I appreciate that. I mean, I've thought of that before. I don't know how I would organize that. And then, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes when you do these things, you feel like you're going to piss off the masses because everybody kind of wants to do it. I'm thinking more along the lines of doing a meetup and filming parts of that. Like that could be really cool. But yeah, no, I haven't, put into action of how that would work out, because it would only be with like local people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, unless we're like traveling, when we're in Seattle, we could do one there. When we're in LA, we could do one there. That was the original plan. We just
no. I'm talking about having someone come here and film with me. Like a subscriber come and film a video with me.
Yeah, no.
Is what she's asking.
Right. I understand that, but then you went on to a different topic.
And I said I want to do like meetups where like a bunch of us can film at the same time. And yeah, we still want to do those for sure. And you guys are amazing and the best. And I have incredible trust with my audience. But also sometimes like meetups can feel really intimidating and scary and grabby, and it can be a little wild. So there's also that, you know what I'm saying? Without getting too much into all of that because you guys are awesome. Okay, where are we at? I love you guys so much. I love that you're all here supporting and so nice, and it just makes my day so much because this is sadly like, it's like a sacred space, you guys. We're all kind and uplifting to one another, and I'm here for it. I want more of it. I appreciate you guys helping each other in the chat too. I always see that and I'm like, oh, like we're like a little family. It's really nice. So let's go into Lawless's new, yes.
I did a Tati list early today.
Oh, you did?
You should start seeing
Tati list people.
You should start seeing that.
Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm seeing the numbers go up. If you guys are here, please like the live and share the live. That would be awesome of you. To Lacey, thank you for being here from the Tati list. I have been putting together more Tati list giveaways, more things for the Tati list. It is something that is still in motion, but when I say she's been very overwhelmed and just working really hard on a million different things, I do not just film videos and go live. When you don't see me on the internet, she's working, she's hustling, she's resurrecting everything that was, and it's just, you know, I'm only one person and I don't have a big team anymore. James, Westie's bestie, my Westie's bestie, he is my team, and that is it. We are the team. So thank you so much for support and patience. I appreciate it so much. To Sly Brown Fox, thank you for the super chat. You're amazing. You guys, I did load the description with all of the links of things I plan on talking about today. So what we're about to get into, from Lawless, some of my makeup worn, my shirt, my jewelry, I'm loading it up in advance so that if you're watching the live and you're not here for the whole live and you don't want to come back, you can just expand it now and kind of check out what's on my radar, what I'm loving, what's new this week. So if you go to where it says however many people are watching, just hit more, and you'll see everything is there for you guys. And I hope that that is a nice convenience for you all. To Lee Green, I recently changed my phone number. How do I update my Tati list? James last week was like, email me. Do you want to holler out the email? Because I've been giving support at the Tati list.
And I've got a to-do list of half a dozen people from last week. I apologize for not getting that done yet, but I'm on it, I promise. Yes, so email me, James at thetatilist.com.
James at thetatilist.com if you have a change of address, what have you. James at thetatilist.com. There you go. And to Jen Girl 1982, great year, we are the same. Tati, I've been following you for so long. I usually am a silent follower, but always here for your lives. You responded to my snap the other day, and it literally made my day. You are amazing. Thank you so much. You guys, I also like my places where I'm enjoying creating and being and not overthinking here during the lives specifically, and Snap. I have been so active on Snap, and I get so many questions and interaction, communication, encouragement. Like, it's a really good space as well. So if you're loving this kind of a vibe, I want to encourage you to, even if you're not on Snap a ton, I am posting, gosh, like 40 different snaps every single day and having so much fun with it. I feel more free and it's really great. And I am trying to respond to everyone. So Jen, thank you so much for talking with me over there, and that it put a smile on your face is great. To American Woman, oh my gosh, you are a generous woman. Thank you for being here. Hey, so I'm a local. If I see you and James out in public, is it okay to approach and say hello? Of course it is. I love meeting subscribers when I'm out and about. Sometimes I will say, because I am not always makeup, hair, cute outfit. So, and I'm working on this myself, where I shouldn't apologize to people, but I feel also like people want to see like the glamorous get down, you know? So if I'm judging myself and overthinking it, sometimes when I meet people, I make like a weird face of like, oh God, like I'm so embarrassed.
Do you remember that time that we were in the drugstore in LA at like,
oh, I know what you're going to say. Dear God, this is like, I need therapy, a trauma mark on my soul with this one. Yes. Okay. So a woman at CVS was like, I know who you are. you do YouTube? And I'm like, yeah, I do, totally. And she's like, huh, and she's like scanning makeup, and I'm buying like an obscene amount of makeup with like my freaking coupons or whatever. And she's like,
And no makeup.
she's
and
like,
a Tati bun.
no makeup, Tati bun. And she goes, you know, you really shouldn't leave the house without makeup. And I'm like, oh my God, the comment section has come to life. Like, you know how people would be like, you know what, let the trolls troll. Like, no one would ever say that to you in real life. And I'm like, they would. They would, they did. And it can kind of, like, it used to mess with my head more. And now I'm just like, you know, whatever. I had an awkward interaction at Target where I was wearing, like I was running in really quick. We were doing like home remodel something. And I kid you not, I literally hadn't showered, hair in a bun. I'm wearing a fuzzy big hoodie. And I didn't even take the minute it would take to put a bra on because I don't live far from a Target. And there's someone that stopped me and gave me a hug. And all I could think of was like, I can't believe I'm not wearing a bra right now. And I felt a mess. But all of that being said, I absolutely love meeting you guys. It makes my job feel more real and like, oh my gosh, like get out of here. There are actually real people that watch me. Like, this is so strange. It's not just a camera on a tripod. There are real physical people. Huh. And like that part of it has never gone away. It's like always still felt like that. It's crazy. Crazy. Rebecca, thank you for being unapologetic in a space where most are not, and I love seeing you and James together. Thank you so much. I'm working on it. I'm working on just like not, like overthinking is a huge issue for me. Like even when I say the word overthinking, like my stomach kind of goes like this, because there's so much that I just want to share. I'm an oversharer. Just my nature is to like, just share. And that has definitely gotten me in trouble many, many times online. And so you learn like, hey, I don't want to go through like the public shaming. So let me just reel it in. And I'm kind of tiptoeing into, it's not that I don't care, but I just want to relax my shoulders and speak more freely. So when you guys say stuff like, I love that you're unapologetic, like I'm like, oh, thank you. Appreciate that more than you know. Did I miss any other super chats? Let me see here. It's sometimes hard to see all of these. Let me know in the chat if you see that I have missed anyone. I must know. I must know. I'm never intentionally ignoring any of you. Just heads up. We're gonna scan. We're gonna scan. Sheely, I missed someone's super chat. Where? It won't let me scan over. Ah! It's like not letting me, these dang YouTube buttons. Okay, you guys help me out. What was the super chat so I can acknowledge? Sheila? Please come visit, not Sheila, Celtic One. Tati, please come visit St. Augustine. I think it would be incredible if you did some personalized virtual meet and greets in the meantime. I would love to go so many different places. Like that is definitely something I want to do big time. So stay tuned. And thank you so much for being here too. Sheely, I'm really having a hard time with your name. I'm so sorry. I'm slightly dyslexic. Could there be a live tutorial with a few subscribers that would be able to interact with you through the process, following for over 13 years? You know, I'm going to do more lives, like in action, get ready with me's here. I plan on doing that. I don't think that I would ever just exclusively do a live with like a few people. Yeah, it would have to be a very special circumstance for that because I want you guys to all be able to join in if you want to, you know? But that is something that I definitely am down to do more of. If you guys like to see me here, you know, start to finish, I'm into it too. So just let me know. So glad, Rebecca says, so glad you are live. Would you mind repeating what Givenchy product you were talking about at the beginning? I know you abandoned, yeah, I abandoned the loose powder because the new formula, I have a few jars that I'm treasuring of the original formula. The new formulation has a heavy load of mica and it has no talc, so it's just really like a highlighter. It's not even a finishing powder, it's so shiny. But this one right here, it's a matte pressed. It's new, it launches on the 4th. Grab it on sale at the Sephora VIB. I'm in the shade 3, and I'll add this into the description when the live is over. To Kimmy, hey Tati, I've struggled with texture on my forehead and I don't know what it is. Any ideas how to get back to my clear skin? Never had acne. Start using retinol at night. And if you're sensitive, work into it. Use it a few nights a week. You probably need to exfoliate and hydrate is my initial guess, and I'm not a dermatologist, but my guess would be dehydration can make the texture look worse. This is my trouble spot, you guys. So I get dry right through here. Makeup wants to grip. I am not toxed at the moment, so I got some lines when I express, and I express quite a bit. We have movement, and then if my forehead is a little more dry, the lines will stay and makeup can tend to grip. Now, how I help the situation: collagen sheet masks, hyaluronic acid, which pulls moisture to the skin 1,000 times its weight. So that ingredient isn't just a buzzword, it is really phenomenal. And making sure that you're exfoliating the skin so that it is smoother and the new skin is, you know, rising to the surface more quickly and not covered up, kind of like a dirty window with old dead skin cells. So get in the habit of using retinols at night. Any of those like peel pads, like those pads, like not Dr. Gross, don't waste your money on those ones. I'll put together a few recommendations in different price points, but those are game changers if your skin is very textured and simultaneously dehydrated. So that would also be another option. Vitamin C during the daytime, and you should be set, and drink lots of water. Cheers, as I'm drinking caffeine and being bad, but I'll just throw a mask on it later. So we all struggle with texture from time to time, I think. Okay, maybe from Michigan. I have 2 job interviews tomorrow. If everyone could send prayers, I would appreciate them. And I see all of you guys in the chat sending prayers and support, and I love that. I'll be doing the same, wishing you well on your job interviews. I know it's wild out there right now. Okay. Did I miss anyone? Okay. All right, all of these nice supportive comments to maybe from Michigan. I love it. Okay, hey Tati, I'm getting married in the summer and I've been watching your videos to get the perfect makeup routine as I'm doing my own makeup. Any tips for wedding makeup? I think I do need to maybe do a dedicated get ready with me wedding makeup tips, or like waterproof, sweatproof, transfer resistant tips type of a live or a video, because this seems to be a common request that I'm getting recently. And I did just the other day, I spent my sweet time doing my makeup. I'm gonna show you guys a photo because I don't think I posted it anywhere else, just on Snap. I'll show you, like, I was like, this is bridal makeup and I need to recreate it. So I wanna show you guys really quick. And I just used the Makeup by Mario palette, but let's see if you guys can see here. That. To me, that's very bridal. It's a little blown out in camera right now, but I'm thinking of recreating something like that here on live. If you guys are down, we can do like a whole thing, and then I'll share with you like my favorite longwear products, because I don't always use the longwear like what is going on here, every day of my life. They can be drying, but there's a time and place, you know? Yeah. I did also yesterday, I want to show you guys some more from Snap. To Alia, welcome home real estate, I'm going to assume. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for the super chat. And to Melissa, is your necklace Air and Anchor? No, what's that brand? This is Bonhuer. This is linked. I really love their jewelry. I find that they do not tarnish or turn. This ring is Bonhuer as well, and my little thumb ring too. American Woman, I do not care if you don't have makeup on. I own Great American Cookies, so I rarely have makeup on these days, but when I do, I choose the Tati palette. I love it so much. Thank you so, so much. The fact that you guys still use my palette is like everything and makes me feel so good about what I created, so I appreciate that. And I love makeup and I do not wear it every day, so there's that. All right, so yesterday what I did on Snap, I want to show you guys just an example of like what I'm doing. Okay, so like start to finish, like no filter, doing the makeup, doing the whole big thing, right? So if you're into that, if you're like, I need more like in real time kind of stuff, then it's just so easy for me to not have to fuss with editing and to kind of just on the fly post like this. So I am over there doing this pretty often. It was weird. This snap right here got flagged for being inappropriate, and all I'm doing is showing my tank top. That's like my one grievance right now. Like, look, it's an $8 tank top. I have it linked. That's like my space for if I go and grab something out and about and I want to share like in the immediate and I don't have to think about being Instagram perfect. That's where I'm posting. So now you know. I'll show you the tank top. I brought it in here because I literally bought one because I thought it was a very inspired by tank to the Abercrombie one that I wear nonstop. Like I reorder them every single year. To Nick, Tati, have you tried Benefit Professional Powder? I bought it. I have not tried it yet and I will, so stay tuned. And to Jacqueline, hi Tati, I just absolutely love you and all the positivity you share. Today is my birthday and I love that I get to spend it here. Happy birthday! I hope you're having a great birthday and thank you for being here. Okay, tank tops. I bought one in like a rose color and this is what I do. I buy one of an item and then I take it home. I like to see not only how it wears, but how it washes and if the quality is good. And then I will go back and I will buy like one in every color because I just like to wear things that I feel are flattering, that I can count on, and it's like less fussy for me. So these were literally like $8, like $8 a piece. I spent $80 on tank tops in all different colors. Look how cute these are. It has the same like Abercrombie scoop neck situation and it has the same like fabric, and what I like is the back is you actually have like a nice seam in the back, which the Abercrombie ones don't have that, but you don't have to worry about your bra straps hanging out. Like you're secure in this. It's so easy to throw on with like a pair of shorts, cute skirt, jeans, whatever. And they actually have, I think, pretty cute colors. Like this is a nice green. It's not, it's not cheap looking. Like the colors look very expensive. So I got smalls and extra smalls because I'm weird like that and I like things to fit in different ways. And I was like, dude, they're $8. I'm just gonna scoop them up because it's way better than the Abercrombie price. To Barbie K, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the whole Snapchat breakdown. I absolutely loved it. Thank you so much. Honestly, I have to say I was a little tiny bit nervous posting that because I was like, yo, like the lighting is not perfect. I decided to do it with Zip-Ola filter, like nothing. So you can see like lines, spots, but I was like, we need to see it. So especially when putting on makeup. And that was just the vibe I was in. So I'm happy that you guys liked it. And like, I didn't overthink the editing of it. I was just like, let's talk about products, how they perform, how I'm putting them on. I was getting ready so quickly, and I think I'm gonna do more of those. So I appreciate that you enjoyed it. Can we get Scott Barnes back on the channel? You know, I don't know. I've already done so many videos with him. They're up for you guys to watch and learn from. I'm not sure if we can or not. I haven't had anyone on my channel in a minute, but he is incredible with education of makeup. All right, did I miss anyone else? DC Socks 33. Hey Tati, just wanted to say I've been here since the beginning and I'm so proud of you. I can relate to much of the same. It takes a lot to pick yourself up and keep going. You and James are so genuine. Also, free the Tatas. Thank you so much. I love this comment. And for some reason, like, I'm someone that when I read comments and people say that they're proud of me, it makes me emotional. Like, so emotional. James and I were talking about this the other day. I saw a TikTok where someone was like, they're like, ooh, when you realize that when you have an achievement in life, you don't feel proud of yourself. Shoot, I'm gonna start crying. You don't feel proud of yourself, you just feel relief. And like, I've been struggling with that. Why am I so emotional? This is just a part, like it's like not fake. Like I'm a very emotional person and like I get very deeply moved so quickly. And it's something that I try to suck in all the way, but sometimes I just can't. So yeah. What's wrong with me? I hear James's flip-flops coming to save the day.
What do you need?
I was just like about to cry because someone told me they're proud of me.
Well, I'm proud of you.
I need therapy, you guys.
So
I need more therapy. Thank you.
Let's
hey,
see if
you
we
guys,
can make her cry.
James got a haircut. Look at him.
Yeah.
It looks great. He doesn't think so, but I think it looks amazing.
It's way too short.
I think it's so great.
Thank you.
He's like, oh, my ears are exposed, but I like it.
Hey, I came to tell you guys, share the live. There's 1,300 of you here. We'd love it if you would like the live. You got to kind of leave the live to like it and then come back. That would be really, really awesome. It helps us a lot. But minimally share the live. Share it with your friends, people that you know that love Tati.
Thank you.
As much as I love Tati.
Oh my gosh, see, and you come in and hype me up and I get really weird and awkward. All right, Rebecca, I wanted to mention that due to an extremely painful facial nerve disease, I rarely wear makeup, but I still love watching you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Like, whether you wear makeup or not, or you just like the vibe and you want to hang out, like, you are so welcome to be a part of the conversation. And like, I love that. I love that, love that. Wow. I don't know why I'm feeling so like emotional today. I'm probably getting my period, to be honest. To Nicole, do you have a dupe for your palettes or a glitter? I do not. My palette, I have to give myself like a little pat on the back. Really, really difficult to dupe. The texture, if you guys only knew how many rounds we went through as far as getting the texture correct, really tough to find anything that will give the saturation, the same color load, blendability, like the whole thing. So sadly, it's we're all like hurry up and wait for it to come back. I do appreciate you guys being here, and I want you to know like everything that I'm doing right now, like every super chat, every time you support any sponsored post of mine or hit an affiliate link where I'm earning a small commission, like what I'm doing right now, I'm investing in myself. So my earnings are going into rebuilding business, product development, and all of that. I'm not having like a sexy fun time in life, like going on vacation and doing amazing things, because right now my focus is bringing back the brand that you guys love so much. And it's a very costly process, so there's that. All right. To Crystal, you helped me love myself. Just wanted to say thank you. You changed my life. Are we just all gonna try and make me cry today, you guys? Like, seriously. Thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love. That's incredible. To Justin King, how's it going? Thank you so much for being here. Hey Tati, blue looks so good on you. Let me go back to the... Thank you so much for that. James's haircut looks great too. Such a handsome guy. I hope you have a great day. We have bad storms coming, okay? Good luck in the storms. I will never get used to them. Last night was crazy. We had sirens going off just a few days ago, so sending you good vibes for whatever storm is coming your way. And I agree, his haircut looks great. I don't know why he doesn't like it. Like, I love it so, so much. You did see a Phlur package, 2 coffee and skeletons. I was gonna go through the Lawless one first, but I'm taking my sweet time and just talking about what even. Like, this is the thing with lives. I always come thinking like, I have a plan. We're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. And then I just start chatting with you all and telling you stories like as they pop up in my head. And that's just kind of the vibe. Okay, so this package is super cute. This product already exists, and I used to hate it, if I'm being honest, because I thought it dried out my lips, and then I started really loving it again, and it is nice. It works, it does plump, but you've been warned, if you wear this lip product more than a few days in a row without like scrubbing your lips at night and putting on like an overnight mask, it will dry out your lips. But I have to say that's kind of like the Patrick Ta ones do that, the Dior ones do that, even Soap and Glory does that. There's something in the ingredients in lip plumpers that if you go hard with them every day of your life, your lips get very crinkly and dry. So just keep that in mind. But if you use a nice thick balm and you get in the habit of that before you go to bed, that can mitigate the issue. So where I was kind of like, I don't like this, like in the past, then I was like, well, yes, I do. So that does happen in my process of reviewing products. I just want to be honest with you guys. What I will say is Lawless has an overnight mask in the little jar that kind of looks like, you know, like the Laneige jar. And that I can't get into because it's so mentholy that I feel like I'm tasting it and I feel like it's getting everywhere and irritating the border of my lips and kind of drying me out. So that one I have like consistently said, hey, maybe not the best, but these we're gonna swatch. I'm actually gonna put maybe 1 or 2 on. The formula is really nice. It's really, really nice. All right. Renee says, agreeing with others, your makeup looks great. Thank you. I feel like I'm figuring out what colors look good on me finally, like finally. And I'm kind of being more consistent with it. So I've really been enjoying my makeup lately. I am wearing the Makeup by Mario palettes, both of them. I've had these for ages and I just never really got into like a full matte look. But I'm into it now. Like I have been using these nonstop, non-stop. So that's something new that I'm doing. And then of course the Tower 28 in Malibu Cooler. That's the blush I'm wearing today. This one is crazy. Like I don't think I have loved a blush more than this one in ages, like in ages. I think it was Tarte, Amazonian Clay, and Peaceful that I used to wear all of the time. And I just haven't had like a blush, well, maybe it was Honest, but I haven't had like a blush love affair moment since this one popped into town, and she is good. Wait to purchase anything from Sephora until the sale. So even if you see my links and they take you to Sephora, just like press pause. The sale is coming up, starts on the 4th. All right, did I miss someone's super chat? Let me know. Let's swatch these new ones from Lawless. We have Shortcake. Oh my gosh, they smell different. They smell like strawberries. I was not expecting that. That is really pretty. Okay, Shortcake. And then we have Milkshake. I love these kind of milky lip glosses, like giving the vibe of MAC see-through. That's really pretty too. I think I like the first one better. Popsicle. And Rebecca, my husband is getting into skincare. Any recommendations for anti-aging and acne, a serum or a combo? He is 40. So here's the tea on skincare. Men can use the same stuff we use, no problem at all. James, however, like, do you want to know what's so crazy about my husband? I have a closet upstairs filled to the brim with skincare, right? And he went and ordered like man's skincare off of Instagram. And I'm like, you don't have to do that. Like, there's no rule that says that like the stuff that I use won't work for you. So let's start there. I would recommend, as far as a serum for men, they do really well with hyaluronic acid because it's pulling moisture to the skin without adding a lot of gunk to the skin where it just feels like nothing, and I find that men really like that. So a good hyaluronic acid serum, and then men can do really well with retinol at night. A moisturizer with retinol in it, if he doesn't want to do like 5 million steps, that can go a long way. Make sure if you're using retinols to do a good sunscreen in the morning, but anything that is going to help cellular turnover, whether it's glycolic, lactic acid, retinol, salicylic acid, this is going to help texture and fine lines and just like the brightness and smoothness of your skin. So find a good moisturizer with retinol, hyaluronic acid for a serum, and then cleanser is really kind of like any gentle cleanser is fine. I will do an update of skincare specifics. Like I need to make a makeup menu skincare for my LTK, but I can definitely work on that. To Claudia, hi Tati, I am from Hungary. Just wanted to tell you that I really love your palette and the little puff, the Blendiful. Don't worry, the name is kind of funny. Looking forward to see more of you. Sorry for my bad English. You know what, your English is great. Like, I always feel like when anyone apologizes, like, oh, sorry for my bad English, I'm like, well, I don't speak another language, and I imagine that's really challenging. So thank you for being here and leaving a message, and I'm sending you love right back. Justin Stewart, you are my fave. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Will you review POV from Michaela? I don't know that I'll review it. I did order it, but I won't be receiving it for like over a month, which was I do have to say that was a little bit shocking. So my order is not going out until like April 21st, which I kind of feel like, are people still gonna wanna hear about it? Because I wanna try it for several weeks before I would give any feedback. With skincare, you need to do that. So we shall see is kind of my non-committal answer, but I did order it. Okay, let's check out what this shade is. Popsicle. I think I like the first one the best. So I think that's what I'm going to pop on top. This one was Shortcake. All right, I need a wipe. Okay. Have I tried anything from Crave Beauty? I don't think so. My chat froze. Rebecca, your super chat was so dang generous. Thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it. And you guys, if you are liking and sharing the live, I'm liking you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It helps me out. She's, you know, holding on strong here on YouTube. It feels like I can't be the only one that senses this. It feels like people have no attention span, and that long form beauty content is like not what it once was. Everybody wants it fast. We want it fast. We want it so fast. And here on YouTube, I want it slow. I feel like, especially when you're reviewing and teaching, we can't just be like, this is amazing, this, oh my God, you know, and like, it stresses me out. And that's not to say that I don't want to do shorter content. Like, I do want to do that. Like, I'm trying to sort it out. I literally made a schmick-schmock the other day. I didn't post it because I'm a chicken, And I literally like re-recorded it 5 times. And then I was like, screw this. Let me just speak from the heart. And I was like, you guys help me out, like request what you want to see reviewed, because everything that I'm doing short form feels sponsored, even when it's not, because I like to give a lot of information. And then for some reason that makes it feel, in my opinion, and with like the way I speak, it makes it feel very professional and robotic and and I hate that. So my comfort spot, if I'm going to do polished content where I've researched the ingredients, the price, the colors in the line, the availability, how it wears, like I've really gone into all of it and then compared it to my years of trying other products and kind of placed it against this one or that one, or reminds me of this. Like there's a lot of thought that goes into it, right? That's here. Like that's here on YouTube. And it's sad to see that the viewers are just, it's not the same. So I appreciate when you like the lives, when you share the lives, when you interact in the, chat. It means so much because I will be here until the bitter end. When that happens, I have no idea, but I'll continue, Lori, I tried TikTok, but hate it. Rude people. There are a lot of freaking rude people. I don't want to admit that. I don't, but it feels like rough waters over there. It feels like people are trying to get you and especially on lives, it's like they want to see if you're on a high wire, can we throw rocks at her and get her to stumble? And I can feel that energy and I don't like it. And then I come here and I actually feel somehow in a weird way, like I have my friends in the room and we're just chatting about life, about makeup, about whatever. And it's nice and I love it. So I want to keep this the place and grow it more. So there's that. Heather, thank you so much for being here and for the super chat. I love you so much. My daughter's friend asked if I watched your videos because my makeup looks like yours. Love that. Huge compliment. New Givenchy Compact or M Cosmetics. Ooh, okay, for blurring and smoothing, if you had said for brightening, I would say Givenchy. This one right here, where did she go? This one is very brightening. I am wearing it today right under here. Now, if you don't have the Givenchy budget, you don't want this, you don't need it, I do have another option for you, Catrice. This is bananas, okay? So if you want, what I'm gonna recommend for you, Heather, Heather. This for brightening, $5. Done. Slam dunk, one of the best under eye powders I've tried in forever. It does not grip to texture, wetness from your concealer or fine lines. It's so good. There are 2 shades. I really like the pinker one. It's called Light Rose. This is infused with squalene. It's just hydrating, brightening. It's good. So that one's a winner. This is very bougie and nice. It's an excellent powder. Do you need it? You don't need it, but it is nice. If you want to get it on sale, wait for the VIB. Now, what you're looking for is blurring and smoothing. Where did she go? She's in my purse. The M Cosmetics Portrait Mode. This powder's infused with glycerin, but it somehow still mattifies and blurs the skin, and you can layer. You can go in all day long. It does not bulk. So I'm gonna say go for that one. It's so good. I should have put it in the description. It's so, so good. I did just do a Catrice video. Someone said what other products from Catrice are good. Right now, they are killing it. I love trying their new collections. They always give me generously a nice sneak peek of things so I can try it for a minute. However, the video that I just did was more of a first impressions. I got a box and I was like, let's just dive in. So right now they have glittery glosses, which I actually think if you're gonna do a more fun, metallic, trendy, glittery gloss, spend $5, don't spend $50, right? That's an area where it's do the trend, don't spend a lot of money. Those are really, really fun. And then they have a highlighter. Where did I put her? I just filmed with it again. $5. It is a head-on dupe for Fenty. Kid you not, the formula is the same. It's the same product. It's so good. What else from Catrice? Their blushes are good. Their new lip liner duo, I forget the name of it. It has a lip liner on one side and then a really nice thin lipstick bullet on the other. Really love that. But go check that video out. I just posted it. What are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, James Westbrook, we need some moderation. I just really don't like forcefulness. I gotta say that, like, we're here to respect one another, and I respect you, and I ask the same, that you would respect me and how I choose to live. We're gonna block this person.
Where?
Here.
Okay.
It's just spammy to high heaven. Whew. Right?
And it's also just not a good look.
No, okay. It's not. Okay. I lost my chat. Let me hop back in. To Lori, please look for Ashley Matlock. You were giving me a super chat, Lori, to look for someone else's super chat. You are like the team leader. Seriously, I love seeing you here. Let me see if I can find them. I got kind of blocked out of the chat for a minute. Please look, Ashley Matlock. Ashley Matlock, where are you? Heather. Oh, to Gayleen. Gayleen, I didn't see you earlier. Can't trust short reviews if they don't have much to say about a product. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I think we can get good information really quickly. Like, you can kind of tell from a swatch and an application. So, like, I don't think they're all terrible, but I just still like the juicier reviews if I'm really interested in something, you know? To DC Socks 33, I think this is the second super chat that you've sent me. Have you tried Medicube? I love Medicube. I use Medicube every day of my life. Like, non-negotiable. Love that brand so much. K-Beauty, that is potent, affordable. Their technology is great. Love it. Highly, highly recommend. I've been using it. Oh, you've been using it too since November. And when I tell you I'm obsessed, I have gotten so many compliments on my skin. Yes. Like, literally, I have to say my Amazon recommends, which was not a sponsored video, had a lot of Medicube in it because some of the products were like $14. And I'm like, this is drugstore pricing for today's world. And the ingredients, formulation, all of it, top tier, just so, so good. I can't find that other super chat. I'm so sorry. It won't let me scroll up that far. But I'll take a look at, the chat after the live and try to screen capture anyone that I missed. It's like not letting me scroll backward. To Nirksha, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Do you have a question? Oh, how are you? I'm great. I am good. I could use a little more sleep right now, but other than that, I'm really good. Thank you for being here. Do we all see that James is totally a golden retriever as a person? I love him. Yes, he is. He really is. I'm very lucky to have him, and he supports me and helps me, and we're such a team. And I could not do this without him. Like, full stop. I couldn't. Do you still like the Westmore Beauty Powder? I do, but I do. That one is actually really, really good. Now, I have a drawer of powders, literally probably over 100. Excessive, I know. The Westmore Beauty Powder, if you like that kind of translucent powder, it is blurring. I started really like using the M Cosmetics one more, and I found it to be a little more hydrating, but the Westmore Beauty one is so nice. That is still such a good one. That I can't part with. I have like reasons that I like all these different products and I keep them, but it is like top 10. Technique to eliminate under eye smudges. I think my concealer oils are picking up the mascara. Never had an issue as my mascaras would just dry up, but switched mascara and now it won't stop. the mascara is definitely the problem. So if I'm not using a ton of powder underneath my eyes, I will make sure that I'm using a tubing mascara specifically on the lower lashes. It's a little high maintenance because I don't always like tubing mascara on my upper lashes. But if you know that you're gonna be somewhere where it's gonna be a little sweaty, a little hot, there's humidity, and you're wearing concealer that has oils in it, or even your eye cream, it is going to potentially make that mascara smear a little bit. Powder and wear a tubing mascara and you should be all set. You guys, I didn't put the lip gloss on yet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me take a sip of my tea and then I'm gonna put this on. Okay. Steph talks, hey Tati, I have throat cancer. I'm almost done with treatment. I'm sending you so much love. Can use all the prayers that I can get, that it's gone. Been a big fan for a long time. All right, chat, you know what to do. Send up those prayers and encouragement. And I love that we're doing that. I love the support. To Anna, favorite sunscreens, not the Neutrogena one, please. I really love the Tatcha sunscreen. I know she's up there in price, or the Caudalie sunscreen. They will both be on sale during the VIB sale at Sephora. I have the kind of skin that can break out very, very easily from sunscreen, so I do tend to spend a little bit more on them. I wanna say, I think it's Derma E. It makes a really good zinc sunscreen that sometimes if I'm gonna be out and I'm not wearing makeup and I'm like, screw this, I don't want any sunshine on my face whatsoever, I will do like a full zinc sunscreen. But under makeup, Tatcha does not bulk, it does not interrupt the makeup, and Caudalie is the same way. Those are my favorites. This does smell so good. It smells just like a strawberry milkshake. This is shortcake. It's very sweet, very, very sweet. I wanna pop this on and just see what the color is like. To MZ, hi Tati, love watching you on YouTube, not Schmick Schmack. Have you tried Dazzle Dry for nails? I love it, and it's not gel, but looks and wears like it. Thank you for educating us on and helping us to spend wisely. I have not. I've heard about Dazzle Dry, and you're making me feel very curious to try it. So thanks for your comment. This doe foot applicator is amazing. It has kind of like a swoop in, so it really hugs the lips. I like that a lot. This is pretty. Give it a minute, it's gonna plump. This is really nice. Oh, I think I just got makeup in my hair. That's really pretty. I mean, a lot of my lip glosses look the same. Like, that's what I keep thinking of, and I have so many to go through that have been expired and old, and kind of like my lip collection, it used to be organized of like lip liners, lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, glitter, glosses, and lately I have just been such a monster, and all I do when I'm done is I take this and I just throw it in the drawer. And so now everything is kind of like, ugh, and I need to go through it, because I'm starting to feel like I just wear the same color over and over and over, and this is like my go-to. It's really, really pretty, but this looks like everything else I wear. It's just what's rolling around in my mind. Da-da-da-da. We have good sunscreen recommendations in the chat right now. I love that you guys do that. You guys are really bad for my wallet too. I just want to share with you. I know I give you recommendations all the time, but after I go live, I always go back through the chat and I will like screen capture when people are like, this is the best sunscreen of all time. And I'm like, ooh, like I need that. So yeah, you guys are costing me quite a bit, but I love it. My chat keeps freezing. All right, let me refresh. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing the live, liking the live, I would give you a virtual hug right now. Do I use expired makeup sometimes? Yes, I do. I still use my Tati Beauty palette, and there are things that I'm just like, I'm just gonna use it. Like for face, I try to be a little bit more careful. I do try to spray things with alcohol. Like that is a way to get like your makeup feeling clean. And I'm not perfect. I was for a while putting stickers on everything like a mad woman and being like, this expires in 1 year and this, and like, but that was just crazy. That was like, I'm losing my mind doing this. So I'm trying to be more consistent with clean outs where when I get new product in, I try to remove old product. So I'm not like overloading this space. I'm not in the biggest room. Yes, I'm a makeup reviewer and this is my career. So I need to keep a lot on hand to be able to compare and recommend. But there's a limit, like there's a threshold where it's like, hey, like this is all expired and I shouldn't be using it because health, right? So, but does it happen? Yes. Have I died from it? No, I am still here. Sarah Jane, thank you so much for your super chat. I see you. Was this a new question from Stephanie? What do you love from Westmore Beauty? You know what's odd that I really love so much from them? Their body products are really great, but that color changing stick blush. If you're someone that does not wear a lot of makeup and you just want something to flush the skin and go out the door, that is probably the prettiest pH color changing blush that I've ever tried. My mom loves that one. It is incredible. And I've tried so many of them that turn almost this like hot pink on the skin and it doesn't really look good. But that one is something really special. You put it on, it goes on, it changes pretty quickly, but it's like a clear chapstick type of a tube and you kind of swipe it on, rub it in, and it just looks like you have a natural flush. So that's probably one of my favorites from them. You guys are really sweet. Don't make me cry again. Yeah, if you see mold in a product, trash immediately. Goes in the trash. That happened. My Patrick Ta palettes had to go in the trash. Like I could visibly see mold growing on them because I was like, wait a second, because that was like a thing happening online. And I'm like, no way. And I like opened mine up and I'm like, huh, okay, well, I guess that's done. Crystal, why can't I get to your chat? Can I review a full makeup of Kiko? I want to. I need to order from Kiko. Their stuff, honestly, I want to buy their entire site. Like their packaging is so appealing to me. I definitely need to place an order. To Crystal, I'm over 50, need a recommendation for concealer for under eyes. Please, I love your palette so much. All encompassing, so proud of you. Hold tight, Crystal. There's a new launch and like, I already know I love it and I want to share it with you guys and it's coming soon. It is a concealer that is like perfect, especially if you have lines underneath your eyes. So, that one that I can't reveal just yet. And then Natasha Denona High Glam is one of my favorites because it has a very thin texture. And if you're concerned about your lines being exaggerated, which we smile, we emote, we're gonna have lines, it's gonna happen. You can pat it out a little bit, use a little Aquaphor underneath your concealer. That can be a great trick to hydrate the skin so it doesn't look dry and exaggerate any texture. It has more bounce. But yeah, Natasha Denona would be my recommendation. Or Hourglass is really good too. Tried to buy the Tati palette, but it was over 100. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna crack into the Phlur PR in a second. I'm just curious. The packaging on what I saw online looked really beautiful, like a different kind of a bottle, the Rose Whip.
Hey, quick question.
I'm gonna give this one away, the smaller one.
Did you see this pinned comment?
Yes,
Congrats.
about Kiko.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, you guys, we have 1,400 people here on live. If you guys could hit the thumbs up button, share the live, leave me comments. I think my chat is frozen. There we go. Thank you all for being here. Are we liking this time? Should I go later? Sometimes I see you guys, like more people show up after an hour or so of being on live, and then I'm like, well, we only have like a half an hour left. So let me know in the comments, do you like the time that I'm keeping with the weekly lives, or should I go a little bit later? Let me know. Getting older is spamming the chat. James, we have someone spamming if you're watching from the other room. Okay, this is not for me. This is not my kind of a thing. So I'm actually gonna not spray this, and I'm gonna, well, now that I've been like jamming it in my face, what do I do? No. Okay, the notes in this one, I don't really do floral. I don't really like rose. You guys know that. Like when a lip gloss or anything is rose scented, me personally, I'm like, ugh, like I can't. But that is such a personal preference. Erica, my sister, she loves rose. So she's like, oh, I just can't get enough of it. And I'm like, yo, it's like you licked a perfume bottle. I can't even handle it. But some people love it. If you are a floral lover and you want something that is a little more youthful, current, I think that you will like this Rose Whip from Phlur. The notes are pink pepper, black currant, rose, nutmeg, amber, cashmere wood, and musk. It's a really interesting blend. And to Stephanie, thank you, Tati. This was much needed. This was a much needed time spent with you and your community. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the super chat. So generous. And okay, making sure I got all you guys. Rose gives you a headache, Majorie. Like, I kind of feel the same way. This does smell pretty good. You know what? I think I'm gonna give this to Erica. She likes rose so much that why don't I just send it to her? It's really nice though. Do you like my perfume tester? Okay, what am I doing? I'm like off in my own fantasy land with the fragrance. This is really nice. The bottle is sexy. Like I like this. I really like this quite a bit. I'm gonna put the rollerball, I think this is a rollerball or a like mini sprayer in an upcoming giveaway. I had meant to have them prepared for today, but that will be next week. I literally have a huge table in the piano room covered, like covered top to bottom underneath it with product to give away. I've kind of sectioned it out with skincare and makeup and palettes, and I'm going to put together as many boxes as I can to give away to you guys through the Tati List. So if you're on the Tati List and you're here, you'll be hearing about that next week, and thank you for being here. And if you haven't joined the Tati List, there is still time. The link is in the description box right up next to that butterfly emoji. You can join for free, and there you have it. Did I get April fooled? I did. Do you guys want to laugh at me? I thought the Dyson eyebrow dryer was real. I saved it. Like I saw it and I was like, oh wow. Oh my gosh, maybe we're gonna like use a brow gel and like laminate our brows at home. And this is like amazing new Dyson technology. And like, I think I should review that because like I love reviewing weird products, and like Dyson always like kills it with their technology. They made it look so professional, and I did not know that it was April Fool's. And then I saw someone later on be like, ha ha ha, I got fooled by the Dyson whatever. And I'm like, I was gonna order it. Like that's how far in I got fooled, and I felt like such an idiot. Oh my gosh. Who's spamming? Who's being naughty in the chat? I don't see it. Yes, Boobra has retired. I haven't smelled Missing Person either. I don't like the name of that one. I don't know why. I'm just like, it freaks me out. I don't like the name of it. which might be a weird reason to not want to try a perfume, but it just made me feel like, eh, like, I don't know, I don't want that. What does it smell like? How is Erica, your sister who is pregnant? She's doing amazing. I'll share with you guys kind of a crazy story in a moment. To Katara, I had cancer and lost all of my hair, brows, lashes during a horrific time in my life. Watching you gave me a sweet reprieve and taught me to give a little femininity back. I am honored. And I hope that you're out of that time, and I hope that you are feeling more and more yourself. And that's amazing that this can be like a community that feels like a nice escape. That sounds so challenging to go through, but really happy that you're here. Okay, you guys, I'm not gonna give this person attention. Like, I don't want anybody going and like, you know, but this is how wild the internet can be. Someone took a photo of baby Coco, my sister's new baby. She was in the NICU for about 6 months. It was a really like terrible time for, of course, Erica. All of us were really concerned. It was a difficult thing that she went through. Baby is at home and doing well, but it's still a lot. So prayers for baby Coco. But someone took, and this is why like I didn't post a lot of photos in my IG stories, because I just had this sick feeling in my stomach. I was like, someone's gonna be weird about this. Like, someone is gonna be weird. And I felt really protective to not post photos of the baby. So that's why you guys haven't seen like on Instagram or anywhere like pictures of the baby, because I'm like, no, we're not doing it. And someone took a photo of baby Coco, like from the NICU, hooked up to everything, made a TikTok with that photo being the icon, took a photo of Erica holding her daughter in the hospital, and made this whole sob story of send me money to this email account to help me save my daughter's life. And we're like, what? Like, how is this even like allowed? Like, that's fraud. And it's been a whole thing to try and get this taken down. But like, people are freaking weird. Like, I am blown away. And then here's the thing, like Erica was like, oh, I feel terrible that I put a photo up of her, and like kind of making it her fault for a moment. And I'm like, absolutely not. Like, you're not the one that did anything wrong. Like, we should be free to share the joy in our life and the good things in our life and our families without the fear of people taking advantage of it. Like, the person that should be ashamed is the person that went and did the dirty deed, right? But yeah, so that's like part of why I don't post a lot of photos anymore of my my nieces and nephews, because people are psychotic, and I don't like it. It's like so gross, right? Yeah, everyone's like, Erica, you're not the problem. Like, yes, right? Like, that's exactly. To Amanda, what's the best inner corner highlight? You know, I've been into a more matte inner corner highlight. I've just been taking the lighter shades from whatever palette I'm using. Like a nice brightening, kind of this kind of shade works really, really well. Yes.
Did you see the pin comment yet?
Yes, and I already responded.
Okay. Sorry, I can't hear you so well.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm sorry.
People are saying hi to you.
Guys.
Okay, he says, hey guys. He's in his office. Inner corner highlight. If you want something shimmery though, like, let me think. I'm not that picky. Like, Master Chrome from Maybelline is still like a really nice inner corner highlight in general. But yeah, I don't have one that I'm like, oh, I swear, like, this is the one that I'm going to. Right now, it's just kind of like a matte creamy white is what I'm into. But I do have the new Half Magic Sparkle Stick, so maybe we pop one of those in the inner corner. That could be fun. Do I still use the Ultra Tune? I do. I find the booster to be like, I'm more consistent. Like, it's just easier to do. But yo, if you want to firm your face, like facelift at home, the RF Ultra Tune is no freaking joke. seek legal advice about the scammer. I mean, I don't know that we're going to do that. Hopefully TikTok will take it down. But also that's something that I just want to share with you guys. There was another account that was using my name and trying to get people to send their information, like posing as me. And this is just something that happens. It's really hard to control. So be mindful about the blue check marks and just checking in on the channel and seeing that it is the verified account. If I'm ever doing a giveaway, it's going to be through the Tati List. I'm never going to ask you guys for information or money. It's just, you know, outside of like signing up for the Tati List, which is through a secured link where, you know it's from me, you're getting it through my channel. If someone else is posing to be me and being like, hey, send me money, like don't, like do not. To calm fireplace ambience. I like your name. This is live. I am live right now. There are ads running in your live stream interrupting you. Yes, there are. That is something, some like, I don't know if this is secret sauce or not, but if you are someone that creates on YouTube, it is beneficial to work with the platform so that they surface your content. So it's not even so much like creators placing ads because they're like, wanting, you know, more money. Like it is something that you have to kind of work as a team with the platform. So there are ads that pop up on live. I don't exactly know how they choose that. I try to toggle it to like not so many, but that does happen. And I appreciate when you guys watch the ads. I will say that. I hear James. What?
Yes, the ad settings are set to every 18 minutes. And the reason why is if we don't run ads, then YouTube's not motivated to show the content. So thank you for your patience and tolerance with the ads.
Yes.
As Tati said, we like it when you watch the ads.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you know, when you're just hanging out in the house, put on a playlist and let like 50 videos play. And you'll see all the ads.
No. Oh my God.
We'll really appreciate
That's
that.
what my dad does. He's like, hey, I'm giving you views. But yeah, I do appreciate it. It's part of my survival and part of my career. And
back in the day,
yeah,
whenever we'd leave the house, I put on a playlist in the early days and let the videos play the whole time we were gone.
Right.
And sometimes I'd set it up on every
what do
computer.
I make per ad?
Here's a funny one.
3 cents?
No.
A dime?
No, it's like 0.001.
Yes.
Here's something really funny. So like in 2011.
They like your haircut. A lot of people like your haircut.
I'm glad they like my haircut. Thanks, guys. So in 2011, I had this thing, you know, keep in mind, Tati had less than 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
I would go into the Apple store.
Oh, no. Please.
Will you let me tell my story? I would start at one end and I would log on and then I would go set as homepage to Tati's YouTube channel. And I'd go down the line of every single computer and every computer would be playing Tati's videos. So whenever, and if they would click out of it and somebody would like start up Safari again, it would land. And then employees started catching on and they would be like, you need to stop doing that. Please stop. And I'd be like, okay, I'll stop. And they'd be going behind me, setting it back. And I would go behind them and set it back again. And then I was asked to leave. But that day,
So you've been my #1 supporter from
I've been your hype man from the very beginning. But that day in the Apple store, I probably got you 50 views.
Do you know this man believed in me so hard before I believed in myself, period. Like to the point of embarrassment, okay? He would tell people, he'd be like, and I just started. I had no following. Like this was not, like I had no business thinking it would turn into anything huge. And you did. You were like, oh yeah, this is what she's doing for a career and she's gonna go far with it and it's gonna be amazing. And I'd be like, I educate people on how to get free makeup in the drugstore. And like, oh my God, embarrassing looking back. But like, you've always been my hype man.
Yeah. So me and my mom. My mom was too.
Yes. But, oh my gosh, your mom was like my #1.
So the phrase was, she's going to be the Martha Stewart of beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hated that. But it was true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I like to create products and like you guys, I have a whole lineup for like, we're talking home products, laundry, fragrance, body products, hair products, makeup, jewelry,
Fitness,
sports,
health
like
and
the
wellness.
whole freaking thing. If I didn't review product here on YouTube, I would be a product developer. I would be someone behind the scenes strategic with marketing, story of the brand. And I have to say that is something that I'm really, really good at. So yeah, there is more to come. I have more that I want to create. I am nowhere near done. Yes. Do I have fuzz on my bracelet?
You have fuzz
Thank
in
you.
your bracelet.
I'm sorry. I know.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys get back to
All right.
it. It's good seeing you.
I'm only going for like another half an hour.
Okay.
So, you guys are the best. James does deserve a husband award. He is incredible, honestly. James is my spirit animal. Need more P unboxings with James and his dad jokes. I mean, I would love, like, I get like a couple, well, I don't want to be ungrateful or anything. Like, how do I say this? Like, I used to get so much PR that it would be like a mountain behind me and we could make like a whole big thing of it and do these epic unboxings. And it just shifted after the pandemic. So that shifted, the amount of PR I received shifted, and then James for a while like didn't want to be on my channel, so I'm not going to be like, no, you have to. So that kind of, here he's coming back.
Hey Tati,
Yes.
do you see the pinned comment I just put up?
Yes. Do you want to do an unboxing in the future with me?
Yeah, but hey.
How do you and
Wait.
James resolve arguments?
So come here, babe.
I tend to shut down with my romantic
come stand
partner.
right here and let's
Will
show
do.
them how we resolve.
Yeah. Were you there for that story time? Anybody? Literally, we were like getting like, I'm frustrated and overwhelmed, and he's like, no, I'm frustrated and overwhelmed, and we're just, you know, because this happens in a marriage, right? We've been together for 15 years, and for some reason, I was like, I feel like I'm like the show woman, and I have to show up all the time, and la la. I feel like I'm like this, me.
And I'm
And
like,
he starts doing that. And for some reason, we both, like, it broke the fight and we started laughing. And so now, like, I think I was crying the other day about Lord knows what. I'm an emotional woman, whatever, like family stuff, business stuff. If you guys only knew the amount of red tape that I cannot talk about publicly that I was having to be moved out of the way to even be able to like go with bringing Tati Beauty back. It is like very overwhelming, but I'm finding a way. And we make little progress, you know, as the weeks go on. But literally I'm just like, oh my God. And he starts doing the thing and he's just doing this. And so that's like our inside, like, hey, we're on the same side. We're on the same team. And I think that's the biggest thing to remember when you are shutting down. Like, I can definitely shut down, and I tend to be someone that I want to think about my feelings, and that's fine, right? But you need to communicate like, hey, I really need some time to sit with myself and like sort this out. I'm not meaning to stonewall you. I'm not meaning to like punish you with my silence, but I just need a minute. I think that's totally fair. But doing the whole like intentionally being kind of passive aggressive and not talking, and waiting for someone to pull it out of you, like that's not healthy. The quicker you can forgive and remember that you're on the same team, the better. And it feels so good to be able to kind of set your weapons down and realize that what you're clinging to in the bigger picture is probably not that important, to give grace, to not be controlling of your partner. You know, unconditional love is unjudging, and that's tricky. Like, I've been in therapy where it's like, love is very conditional, and like, let's peel that apart. But let your partner be who they are and kind of lead with your own energy, forgive quickly, and remember you're on the same team. That's my advice. Okay, Wilhelmina. Tati, thank you so much for doing these lives and for being so kind and open and real with your viewers. It means so much to all of us that you engage with us here on YouTube, and we love James too. Thank you so much. That was like just a virtual hug, and I appreciate it. It's so good here. To Getting Older. Hi guys, from Jules in Perth, Western Australia. It's 2:23 and I want to go to bed. Please give me a shout out. Shout out to you for being here so late. I hope you have the best dreams and restorative sleep. And thank you for spending time here on live. Do James and I ever think of doing a podcast? Yes. Yes. It would be very juicy though. And part of me is like, do we want to go there? Like, because I think when James and I sit down and we just start talking about things, it would be a very different view of how we perceive online community, how we perceive just different things that we've been through in business, life in general, marriage, but there's a lot that we could talk about. So I think about that all of the time. My plate is very, very loaded at the moment. So it's something that I want to do, but I'm trying to focus on a few things at a time instead of all the things all at once, you know? Jessica says, we would be there for the tea. There's a lot of it. I literally thought for a while, I was like, you know what? I should do like a Patreon where, because I think if you do Patreon and people have to purchase to, like, even if it's like $1 a month, $5 a month, whatever, I don't think the content can be reposted. And I don't want my words to ever be used against me without the full context. Like, that's something really tricky here on YouTube, where someone will take just a little soundbite and frame it in a way with their opinion that tells a very different story, and that drives me nuts. So part of me was like, hey, if I ever wanted to get into the real juice of all of it, like maybe I would, am I not in the middle? Sorry. Does that drive you guys nuts? It drives me nuts after, and I'm like, scoot over, what are you doing?
I'm gonna scoot your seat up a little bit.
Okay.
Stand
Forward or up? I don't think it goes up more. Does it?
I thought it does.
You guys like my shirt? $8.
There we go.
Thank you. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah,
You're talking about putting stuff behind the paywall with Patreon.
But the juicy stuff, like the stuff that you guys want to know that I just don't want to talk about as a free-for-all.
If we ever did a podcast,
we thought about this, doing second hour of like pure juice, pure tea.
So this is the thing. I'm provocative. I say the provocative thing.
No. You're gonna get me canceled.
You know this. I'm telling them. I'm having a conversation. Shush.
Okay. All right.
Like as an example, last night, Tati's getting her hair done by Rick. I know Rick really well. I've known Rick for, 12 years. And I know how to say the provocative thing and get under his skin. And he's like doing Tati's hair. And so I like going to the politics because he's got a Tesla. And I'm like, are you afraid of driving your Tesla? Has anyone attacked your Tesla? And like, I'm saying the provocative things, and he's getting a little worked up, and he starts like pulling her hair.
He wasn't pulling my hair. I was just like, I was in the crossfire of the two of you. Like, you were having a respectful debate on it, but I'm just like, I like to be in my bubble of love, and like, I don't, like, homie doesn't play that. Like, I'm not here for that, especially when I'm trying to relax and like have my hair done. So that was the issue.
So I like spirited debate. And
yes.
And so I say the provocative thing.
He does.
And on a podcast.
With my family, with my friends, here on YouTube, during a live.
Even if I feel completely the opposite way, I will say that thing just so that I can have a conversation. It's, the interesting conversation is the one that's more fun. So, that's why you don't want me on a podcast.
It says, James has a brain. Yes, he does. He has a beautiful brain and knows how to make money. Also true. That's why he can detect the BS. Also true.
Stir the pot, James.
Also true. James's opinion, literally, this is my life with James, okay? I'll think one way about something and someone will be thinking another way about something, and then out of left field, James will have this thought that is just like confusing to both sides of whatever debate I'm in, and that's just how you are.
But it helps people zero in on the truth.
Yeah.
It's all about finding the truth.
But we all think that we hold the truth.
Right, but
that's the problem.
Sometimes we've been programmed, and sometimes we need to dig deeper.
That's also true, but I think that the challenge is, and I like to be as neutral as possible, that's like a spiritual way that I live. And I don't like to get my emotions hinged into so many things that I don't have immediate control over. So I would rather pour my energy into my personal gifting, my career, things that I can actively do in my friends and family's life. So I'm not someone that gets like enraged with a lot going on in the world.
Well, you
but
also don't tune into what's going on
No, I
in the
don't.
world. That's my job.
But yeah, I think at the end of the day, we all think we're right. No one thinks they're the bad guy. That's the problem, you
Your
know?
chat stopped scrolling.
I know, I need to refresh. All right.
All right,
James,
so I'm out of here. Peace.
James, we love it. Debate is healthy. I think that that's kind of like something that is a huge issue right now just in life, our level of sensitivity. And like, I'm all for respect, 100%. But we need to be able to talk without so much fear. And I'm saying that coming from a place where I don't like to rock the boat too much. And I like for my channel to be an escape, and I never want to lose that. So I don't show up making beauty content and being like, hey guys, and here's like my take on this. I've just not had that be a part of what I do. But if we were ever to do a podcast, maybe that would change, because I am very opinionated, and not just with things going on in the world, but how things are shifting in what's popular as far as content, how people are operating business, where I see things are maybe off path a little bit from my perspective. So, you know, when the time is right, maybe we will do that. Something that I'm seeing a lot, and I don't know if you guys notice this, and it's like, I don't know what Enneagram I am, to be honest. It's something to Christina. I don't know if that's a pinned comment or not. Something that I noticed recently that I get recommended, and I see like the views on these kind of videos are like amazing. Like, it's so good. And so I can kind of feel this like seductive pull of like, hey, if you want views on YouTube, what you should do is sit down and complain about everybody and point a finger from your high seat and tell everybody else why they are wrong. And it creates this weird relationship with that content creator and their audience. And I don't know if you guys notice this or not, and it's the craziest thing, and it makes me cringe pretty hard, if I'm being honest, when I see people using other influencers' content and saying, influencers are lying to you. And it's like this sensationalized thumbnail. And this is not one person. This is like an army of people that are playing into this hand of not just being a drama channel, but like disliking everything and kind of pulling you in with this negative lens. Because like, let's be honest, we often like to take a peek at like, oh, well, like, what are they saying about that? Like, I want to hear about it. Now, I'm curious if you guys have seen this. Let me read the chat before I go too much further on this. Because I've been the target of this kind of a video, and I was just like, dude, you're a hypocrite. Like, this is the example. There was someone that didn't like that I was sharing that I had had a really great turn in my health eating more animal-based, right? So they kind of like, and when I made my video about being animal-based, like I was like, do your own research, talk to your doctor, do what's right for your body. Everybody's different. Like, I always bring that level of respect. Like, I'm never going to be on my channel and be like, you have to be like me, you know, like everybody has to be like me. Like, even when I do fails videos, I'm always like, you guys, I love so many products from these brands, but this one didn't work out for me. And if you like it, keep liking it. You know what I'm saying? So I had someone make a video about how I was incorrect to think that eating meat at all would ever be healthy. And I'm like, dude, I've been through endometriosis, hormonal imbalances, food sensitivity tests, like the whole thing, needing to take naps in the afternoon because my energy was so low. And like, eating this way helped me in such a huge sense. It was very healing for me, and I was just opening up about it. And this person is like ripping me to shreds. And I kid you not, this is a sponsored video for almond butter. And so it's like, are you just taking your dislike of how I live my life to elevate your sponsored video about almond butter. Like, it was weird. And like, I see this all the time lately, and tell me, do you guys see this? Because it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I know it's a them thing. What I'm talking about is like the culture shift of like what we're being recommended as far as like everything being super dramatic. Like, everything's the end of the world. Like, oh my gosh, like influencers that do clean with me videos, it's not a realistic way to live life. And it's like, I mean, I think we kind of all know that, but they're still really entertaining to watch, and they take a ton of effort to make. And so I'm just not into creators kind of dragging other creators, especially in a sponsored video. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't like it. I'm reading. What are you guys saying? Yeah, health is very, very personal for sure. But that's, yeah, this is kind of like a vibe right now. And it's hard to stay true to yourself and not be like, oh, this is like the new thing that is working, so like, I'm gonna do that too. You know what I'm saying? So that is a little bit weird. To Crystal, just watch the ads, Tati. LOL, you're welcome. Thank you so much. I feel that in my heart and I appreciate it. What are my thoughts on Cycler Body Care? I love it. I think it's an excellent line. And I just got the body oils, and those are really beautiful too. What about MLM content? Look, like, we can all focus in on the evils of the world, and like, I don't know too much about MLM, so like, I'm not gonna go into it too much. But I think that when we pour so much energy into what we don't want, it's not a good thing. Like, to obsess over things that are happening that we want to be against. Is it because you don't want to focus on something that actually needs your attention that you're avoiding? So you're like looking at everybody else's way of living that you don't like because you can't look at your own? I don't know, maybe. That's kind of how I feel about all that. What kind of workouts do? I do Carolyn Gervin. I do Move with Nicole. I really like that for Pilates at home. I love MadFit. Who else? Those are like my three. Like, oh, there's Eleni something. She does like kind of HIIT workouts that I always feel like such an idiot doing, but I do really like them. I just work out in my garage. And I filmed myself yesterday working out, and literally my garage is so unsexy. It looks terrible. There's like this bright red wall. I need to paint in there and fix it up a little bit. But I am still doing my at-home workouts, and I don't belong to a gym. I just got like a cheapy little mat from Target and some dumbbells that weren't too expensive, and I just do it at home. The Pilates person is Move with Nicole. And she's just like really relaxing. Like, I really like her workouts. The polish that I'm wearing is OPI Haul Sass. I can't stop wearing this. I'm addicted, and I'm about to go buy several more bottles because it's like all I want to wear. Isabel says, how did you cut out sugar from your diet, like sweets, healthy replacements? My body just started rejecting sugar so much. Like, when I would eat a candy bar, like, we were at a Rangers game, and this was last season, and I was like, screw this, like, I'm gonna get Butterfinger bites, and like, I had a big bag of them, and I was like, I just need to live a little, and I deserve this. And I ate like half the bag, and when I tell you, I felt like I was dying. Like, literally, I was like sweating, I had a headache. Like, my body just at some point said, we don't want this anymore, and we're gonna make sure you obey. So I just feel right now I'm motivated by not wanting to feel terrible from eating junk food. So I don't have a magic bullet, like magic advice for you guys, because that's just been my own journey. I have loved In-N-Out, potato chips, cupcakes. I love candy. Like, so for me to shift fully into this like healthy lifestyle has been what has felt huge to me. Like, it's been very Not overwhelming, but it's been a giant move, but I feel so much better eating cleaner. Like I just feel more alive. I feel like I sleep better. I feel like I don't need to take a nap in the afternoon. I'm not as lethargic. So I'm motivated by how I feel. Now, do I still crave sugar? Yes, but I go for it in healthier avenues. Like right now, I'm really into oranges. I eat an orange every day of my life. And what happens, what's really, really interesting is when you cut out processed foods, it's kind of like your taste buds reset. And to me, I'm like, I can't believe this. I didn't know that an orange could taste so good. But like, here's the thing. If you're eating a bag of candy, like, are you really gonna be like, you know what? And now I feel like I'm in the mood for a piece of fruit. Probably not, right? So you kind of have to really pull back the junk and start to look forward to the healthier option. Like right now, if I can put like a little bit of honey in tea, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it's sweet enough and it's really satisfying. So I feel like you just have to go through that initial week of letting go of the processed sugar, and then everything kind of balances out and you can kind of center yourself as far as what you're craving, what your body wants a little bit better. And I know that eating more high protein, I don't crave sugar as much. And I used to have the biggest sweet tooth. So that has been something else that has really, really helped me. Okay, started Medicube vitamin C cream, the boba cream, and having tiny bumps on my T-zone. Is that normal on the 3rd day of using it? I mean, I wouldn't say that that's normal, but if you're reacting to something in the formula and you're feeling like itchy in your skin and something is just not jiving, I would stop using it. And if you want to hold on to it and try it again to make sure that it wasn't just something else going on with diet or life or whatever, maybe try that. But I think they have a pretty good return policy, so I'd probably just send it back too. Like that's another option. Austin says, refined and processed sugar is the problem, not natural sugar glucose. I agree. We need sugar in some capacity. Like you can't just fully strip it down. But when you're eating a piece of fruit, you're eating like what God created. You're eating the fiber in it. You're getting the natural sugars. And it's much different than drinking a can of Coke. You know what I'm saying? I personally, like, I can't do straight carnivore with no sugar. I don't feel well on it. I need some sugar in my diet to feel like my brain functions. But also, like, talk to your doctor and make sure you're doing what's right for you. You know what I'm saying? Get a good look at what's going on with your blood and kind of shift things around for what's going on with you. James here, salt is amazing and essential for health. What is he? He's posting comments. I see my icon and my name. Yeah, we're believers that you do need some salt in your life as well. And that has helped me. Like I do my mineral drinks, my electrolyte drinks with a little bit of salt to just make sure that the water that I'm drinking is not just passing through me, but actually hydrating my cells. So that's something to look into. It's so funny when you guys are like telling me where you're watching from in the world and that you're in bed. I'm wishing you sweet dreams to Germany.
Someone had said salt is terrible.
It's not. I mean, it can be. Like, you have to look at the full scope of your diet. Where are you getting the salt from? A Big Mac or from an electrolyte drink? You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to have minerals to survive. Like, it's non-negotiable. You need them. So if you're not working out, you're not hydrating, and you're eating fast food or eating out a lot, you're probably really high in sodium, which is not great. But if you're in a healthier diet, it's important to have minerals. I agree. Carnivore is hard on your system. It can be long-term. That's why I do more just, I never did full carnivore, but I do very animal-based, where I eat chicken, fish, turkey, eggs, butter, steak, but I also eat vegetables. I eat fruit. I have honey. So it's just a clean, like I go for kind of a clean diet. It's so funny. We went from makeup to talking about food. Let's swatch some of these Half Magic sparkle sticks before the live is over. I had meant to do this. So we have new shades. I've loved this formula already, just FYI. It's a really, really nice stick shadow.
Will you look at the pinned comment real quick?
Yes. I already answered that one.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Thank you.
Do you or James intermittent fast? I don't intermittent fast. I eat pretty much right when I wake up, but I try not to eat too late before bed. I think, again, it's like person to person. Intermittent fasting, I personally feel is better for men. Women, our hormones are changing all the time, and if you're stressing out your hormone levels, it can increase cortisol and not be a great thing if you are intentionally for like 14 or 16 hours fasting on the regular. Not always ideal. Not to say that that can't work for some people, but for me, I eat pretty much right when I wake up. All right, sparkle stick number 1. This is like a smoky. Ooh, do we see that? That's pretty. Can you see it? Camera to focus. That is so nice. Oh my gosh. You could do like a nice smoky eye with that, one and done. The other thing that I want to say is like when you go online, you're going to see so much conflicting information, specifically with how everybody is into health, which I think is an amazing thing. Like we have access to information that we never had access to before, and it's phenomenal, right? We can all like pursue a deeper layer of health, but also like people that demonize entire avenues and make you like operate out of fear. Like I don't like that. Like if it's like, you're gonna die unless you eat this way, like no, like we are all so different. So make sure that you are tuning in with yourself and not just listening to someone that has their point of view and is exclusive to it and says you can't ever have this over here. Like you might have a different system, you know what I'm saying? Like some people might thrive being plant-based. I'm not that person, but that doesn't mean that they're not thriving doing it the way that they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? 2-star, hi Tati, I turned 30 this summer, actually excited about it. What skincare should I introduce to help with anti-aging? PDRN from Medicube is a good one. I love that serum, not very expensive, really beautiful. Make sure you are using retinols. I say this all the time. Something that is going to exfoliate and help cellular turnover at night is really, really important. Right now I'm using Glytone, which is a glycolic toner that I use a few times a week after I cleanse. So something that's going to exfoliate at night is really good to get in the habit of like every night. A retinol or glycolic, don't use a retinol with glycolic on the same night, but you know, look into products that speak to you in that arena as far as like an evening cell turnover. And then also like make sure maybe once a week you're doing a reset with your skin. That has helped me a ton, where if it's on the weekend, I'll make sure that I do a clay mask followed by some kind of a hydrating mask. And this is like something you can do at home. You don't have to go get a facial for it. And just put that extra touch into your skincare, maybe amp up the hydration in your nighttime moisturizer, and you should be pretty good. I don't think once you hit 30, things are gonna change so rapidly, but I think it's never too early to get into really caring for your skin. All right, so we have another sparkle stick. I kind of junked up the tip of this guy. This one is in the shade, what's your shade? Sparkle stick in Phobot. That one's not for me. I don't really do silver like this, but it is pretty. Crystal, is it normal for retinol to be irritating? If you have sensitive skin, yes. And start slow. Like if you can only do a retinol a couple times a week, start there. Look for a retinol that is not as aggressive, that is made for sensitive skin. Look for those call outs when they're describing the product. You might be someone that has to work into it. But if it's irritating your skin, that's not ideal. Make sure sometimes if you have other products on and you're putting a retinol on top of anything that's wet, like your serum is still feeling wet on the skin, it can activate the retinol to work a little bit stronger. Sometimes I like doing that, like intentionally, because my skin can handle it. But something to make the retinol feel a little bit more gentle is to make sure your other products are fully absorbed. Yes, you know what? Bakuchiol, if that's how you say it, is a great alternative. True Botanicals, their Chibuli serum, I still love that one. That is a really beautiful, more gentle retinol. And then the In Beauty Extreme Cream has a plant retinol that's really gentle as well. That would be something to look into. This one I feel like I have. This is really pretty. This is the shade Frosty Twinkle? I don't know when I would wear that, but it is pretty. Have I tried gua sha? I use my hands. I do like facial massage, like I will get, you know, a massage here. I do the whole lymphatic drainage, do that whole thing. But I find that when I break out a gua sha, it just pulls at my skin a little bit too much. So I just use my hands, but I very much believe in facial massage. To Jen Girl 1982, you are still here. Oh my gosh, I love it. I need a red light mask recommendation. Have you looked into the new Shark red blue light mask? I'm wanting one for anti-aging benefits. Amiro, that is the one. I've tried them all. Amiro is the best. I haven't, to be fair, tried the Shark, but I know the technology in the Amiro is just top tier. I love that it's hands-free. I love the 3 different modes. You're getting a lot of light options, and I've seen a big difference using it. James even uses it. So that's the one that I would recommend. And I had like the Dr. Gross $500 one. Doesn't even come close. Amiro is the way. This is pretty. That's one that I would wear all of the time. This is the shade Beige Mystique. That is so nice. Like, what a good summery kind of bronze rose gold type of a color, just all over the lid. That would be super, super gorgeous. All right, we have one more. I saw a comment I wanted to address. To Austin, all the benefits from years of retinol and night creams can be undone in a few hours of direct sunshine. Prevention is key. I mean, I agree. I don't know that it can be undone in a few hours, but we should be wearing sunscreen, especially on the face, especially when you're using products that are very active that can make you more sensitive to the sun. I struggle with this so much because here's the thing. Sunscreen, and I talked to dermatologists about this, and like no one can give me a proper answer about it. You don't put sunscreen on in the morning and then you are set to go for the rest of the day. It is only for a few hours. So if you're really being serious about it, you need a hat, you need a spray-on sunscreen that you can put on top of your makeup. But yes, you are right. That is something to be mindful of. Hi.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. You love this mask too.
I do. It's amazing.
Yes. It's he thinks it's funny to like pop like behind a corner wearing that. It's kind of funny. But
sometimes you come around the corner wearing it, it scares
like,
me.
It is. It is a little. Okay, what is this one? This would be like a cute inner corner highlight. This one is Champagne Snowflake. I think I still like the first one the most as far as being like impressed by the glitter. Or the sparkle.
Put it in front of your eyes so they can focus.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it focused. And then this one is really, really pretty. Wow, right? This is linked in the description box. I've used other colors, but they sent me their extension to this product. Really, really beautiful. They blend nicely. They wear a long time. And what I like about these is they are, like I'm like rubbing already and it kind of just doesn't move. They are very glimmery. Like they're not just metallic. You can see like little sparkles that will pick up the light. And let's give it a good, you guys, like this is not budging at all. That is amazing. All right, I'm gonna have to clearly like bust out every retinol that I have and have it like set for discussion for a future live, because this is like the topic that we always get on with skincare, is all the retinols and exfoliants. Okay, where are we at? Sunscreens that I love, Tatcha and Caudalie are like my top picks right now. I want to say the brand is Derma E. It's a more affordable, like I think you can buy it at Sprouts, zinc-based sunscreen that I do really like as well. I'm starting to get hungry. I just looked at the time and I'm like, oh, that's why. It has been 2 hours we've been going already, so I'm about to bounce and go have lunch. I can't believe these lives go by so fast. Like every single time, I know I say the same thing, but they go by lightning fast. In Beauty Project, I love their skincare so much. I haven't tried their sunscreen. I need to. No, wait, have I? I don't think I have. I've tried, they have a lip product with sunscreen in it that is one of the few lip products with sunscreen that doesn't drive me nuts, because normally you can taste like all of the sunscreen. And in that one, you still can a little bit, but it's not bad. It's not terrible. You sure have some interesting beauty supplies. I got all the beauty supplies in here. It's a pleasure of my job. What are the hair sticks you had in one of your videos? The TG one, I think, that you can order on Amazon. I need to try a few more. I know Briogeo just came out with a hair stick and I was like, ooh, like I don't use them that often, but like to get like the flyaways and everything down if you want to wear your hair back or in a bun. I do love Sol de Janeiro. I don't wear the lotion as much anymore. It's very strong. Like the scent in it is very strong. Favorite under 10 lip liner, Totally Toffee from Maybelline, is incredible. Like so incredible, better than Luxury in so many ways. But I talk about that one so much that sometimes I'm like, hey, variety is nice. But that is a really, really good drugstore lip liner. All right, I'm gonna call for James in the office. I am paging you to come back here. I have on OPI Haul Sass right now. Is this not the prettiest red? It's so easy to paint too. It's like the perfect texture. You can do one coat and be done, and it's a fast dry that doesn't bubble or glop. It's really, really good. All right, I hear the flip-flops. One more super chat. Oh my gosh, you're being so generous. Thank you so much to Miss Nicola. Thank you for being someone I look up to. Being a transgender woman, I didn't feel beautiful like other girls. You helped me realize my passion for makeup. I feel beautiful today with or without makeup thanks to you. I am humbled by this comment and thank you for being here. Like I'm just sending you so much love. That's like a huge compliment. And thank you for the generous super chat. You guys don't have to do this, but I appreciate it. And I love that you're here and you are always welcome here. Okay, I'm starting to get like, whew, she needs lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like she needs to go eat. So Sabrina. What do you recommend for under eye puffiness and darkness? I even have those small bumps under my eyes, which never seem to disappear. That can be, if you're talking about milia, that could be from using something too rich. For under eye puffiness and darkness, Ulla Henriksen, the Banana Bright Under Eye is so good. I do find that one depuffs and brightens immediately if you're not even wearing any makeup. So that would be a good one, and that should be on sale for the VIB. I don't know if the VIB is international, to be honest. But that's a really good under eye depuffer. And then Tear Tear has a really good, it has like a cooling kind of wand metal end of the applicator that's really nice, and that depuffs, and that one's not crazy expensive. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go and eat lunch, but it was so awesome hanging out with all of you. I'm so happy that you spent your time with me today, a little bit of your time with me today. And I have new, like brand new hot products from Sephora put to the test in Friday's upcoming video, so make sure your notifications are on. And if you missed Monday's video, I will have it linked. You can go check that out. That was the Catrice video, like new stuff under 10 bucks. So that is that, you guys. I love you so, so much, and I will see you either on Snapchat or in Friday's video. All right, bye, you guys. Mwah.